Good afternoon. This is Corbin Taggart, Director of the Fred Floyd Archives. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today. I'm actually on my first vacation in 6 years, so I'm in Barcelona. I hope you're having a good day so far, and I hope that you enjoyed Dr. Culbertson's presentation of the flea market story. To begin, we're going to have a look at the history of homecoming, a brief look at the past. The beginnings of what we now call homecoming can be traced back as early as 1934. At this time, Dr. A.K. Brackman was president, the school was in the midst of the Great Depression and was slowly recovering from the loss of half of the student population, and the city of Bethany's finances were in such a state that not even the mayor was paid. In spite of this, the school rallied, and an annual basketball game was arranged. This tradition became known as the Jamboree. The first mention of Jamboree came in 1935. On the left, you will see the newspaper article from the Reveille Echo in 1935 advertising the first Jamboree. This was organized to raise funds for the yearbook. The article on the right continues the tradition in 1936. This photo from the 1938 yearbook shows the old gymnasium. This building was situated behind what is now Cantrell Music Hall. When the grass is dry enough, one can still see the foundation of the old building where the first Jamboree games were played. This photo from the 1939 yearbook shows the all-school men's team, and with an article that boasts of a newly refinished gymnasium floor and the installation of a new heating system and a scoreboard. Over the years, this annual event included a basketball game between current students and alumni. Here is a photo from the 1940 Arrow with quotes from the annual Jamboree. In 1943, a new tradition was added to the Jamboree festivities. This tradition was the coronation of a Jamboree queen and king. The event soon added additional alumni, and according to the 1952 yearbook, the name was changed to the Jamboree Homecoming. Here we see the yearbook page from 1952 with the coronation of the Jamboree King and Queen, the Jubilant Redskins, as they were known at the time, as well as the cheerleaders. In the 1956 Arrow, there is no mention of the Jamboree. However, we are shown the coronation of the homecoming queen and views of the homecoming game. Over the years, the annual basketball game turned into a large event, which during its peak in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s included a homecoming parade. In the upper left-hand corner, you will see a picture from that homecoming parade of 1968 with the Native American as the mascot. In the lower right corner, you will see a large green beanie representing the freshman class. Here are more photos from that same 1968 homecoming parade. The top photo, you can see the motorcade heading south on College Street. In the right-hand corner of the photo, you will see Cantrell Music Hall. The lower right photo is another float from that parade, with the library in the background. Today, the tradition of crowning a king and queen continues, as well as an annual game. Regardless of the modern grandeur of homecomings of late, it is important that we remember the humble beginnings from which our great tradition started.